But the thing is that Lee Sin actually used both of his smites for his clear, as we see Reemmyy actually getting chased down by CasualtyKing. He goes a
Ooh,
little
the
too
flash
far.
in. Oh, CasualtyKing, first blood over to Ari as he's going to save the life of Reemmyy. And that Olaf on the brink of death. But Ari, there's the save the day.
Yeah, using Olaf, it's going to be a lot harder when you don't have the flash.
Here comes the undertow. It's going to be slowing CasualtyKing as Xin Zhao comes in for the repeat gank and the repeat kill as the TP-less Gnar goes down again in the top lane.
But as far as just like 5v5 scaling, I kind of do like Shadows and what they have going on.
Guys, we might see a little skirmish here over these Raptors as Ari's going to go in, hook on to the Talia. Going to have to flash out there, but Ari does get the first kill onto the Lee Sin as YoShy going to ult there with the Azir, knock back one, but Chaos now is the one under pressure as Ari, 1 HP, going to get killed off by YoShy.
And as soon as that tower is gone especially, and the lane is a bit longer, it's going to be really hard.
Hook onto the Karma. Knock up as well, and the ultimate's going to come through, and that's going to be an easy kill onto the Karma. Another one going the way of K5.
They time their resets to get good pushes, and with Dragon spawning and having priority in all your lanes, you have a good chance here.
Oh, and we're going to have ultimates used in the mid lane as they're going to be a kill going onto the side of Shadows onto YoShy.
Yeah, and it looks like potentially they're going to be trying to contest this. YoShy is dead for the next 10 seconds, so this is going to be a 3v4 for now.
Yeah, as the Weaver Wall comes in, CasualtyKing kind of went in the middle of 3 people, but there's the seismic shove onto 3, and the kills are going to come through. 1 for Ezreal, 1 for Xin Zhao, as Dragon down low, going to go to the side of Astra, but Astra will not survive. Double kill for the Xin Zhao and Ari.
CasualtyKing, I think, also was missing some health. They had the prio on the Dragon. I think they were just playing a little too quickly.
Another seismic shove hit in the mid lane. YoShy in a bad spot. Shreema shuffle, not going to do much as you're going the wrong direction and you're going back to the respawn screen. Another kill going the way of CasualtyKing.
But Ari is just exactly where you don't want him to be at every step, and Astra just hasn't been able to make that kind of impact.
Interesting gank here by Ari. It's going to be a 2v2 as Ari down to 30 HP. Hook comes through. Silence and quick death there. Chaos gets the kill. Interesting gank when your Karma isn't there. And now you're going to see Astra coming around the backside. Going to miss, but flash kick. Going to land. Hook lands as well. And that's going to be a death for Paint as it's going to go over to Astra, who's going to get his first kill of the game.
If anyone is going to carry, it's going to be Reach and Chaos in the spot lane.
Because there's a lot of members on this top side as we're going to see the Ragnarok come through from the Olaf, going to the back lane onto Reach. Not going to be able to get the kill initially, but the Undertow's going to hit. Flash from Chaos isn't going to be enough as the kill's going to go over to Reemmyy as Astra now in a bad spot. Going to jump to YoShy as Shreema shuffle into Emperor's Divide. Don't know if it's going to really do much as 5 members of Shadow is here. CasualtyKing down to 1 HP. Reach going to hook in a member, but I don't know if that's really what you wanted to do. CasualtyKing going to take a tower shot, and both are going to go down on the side of K5. That's a team wipe. 5 for nothing. Shadow is starting to take control of this game.
K5 should have the advantage on the push of the waves here, and they should have the tempo to find timings to get these.
Holy seismic shove. CasualtyKing does not miss those as the Ragnarok's going to come through. They're going to try to get onto Chaos. Valkyrie's out, but the flash is going to come through, and the kill is going to go on to Reemmyy. Good kill onto Chaos there, as that might be it, as there's...
Splits to hook someone in, and then for Chaos and YoShy to be able to hit the same target. As we see potentially some more skirmishing here.
They love fighting over these Raptors, as we're going to see Weaver's Wall come through in a quick death there for Reach as he's going to go down. It's going to be an advantage for the size of Shadows. YoShy goes down as well, but there's going to be a trade back. The Lee Sin going to take down the Xin Zhao Ari.
Then you can go for more defensive options because you normally have the damage already, and so you can go just to kind of not die. As it looks like potentially YoShy going in for a kill.
Great Shreema shuffle into the Emperor's Divide. Going to go on to CasualtyKing. 1 HP survive, but he's going to go down. YoShy gets jumped on by Ari and the Olaf as Chaos actually goes down first, but there's the root and the kill onto YoShy as it's going to be a 2-for-1 in favor of Shadow. as the Dragon's just going to be burned real quick by K5. Really well played. They were able to push him off. At Reemmyy, though, looking for the chase, as we're going to see a Weaver's Wall come through for CasualtyKing, but I don't think anything's going to come of it. Xin Zhao is chasing. We're going to see the ultimate come through by this Gnar. The disengage worked well, and they're able to get out with their lives, and more importantly, the Dragon.
I mean, that's YoShy showing you why he's the legend, right? I mean, oh my god, that shuffle is beautiful.
Oh, and they actually go in for the kill onto Ahri.
Oh my goodness, and they do get the kill onto Ahri, as the trade kill is going to come onto CasualtyKing, but Astra is down to almost 1 HP. He's going to go down. CasualtyKing gonna get the kill there, as Blitzhook's gonna miss, and that should be the end of the fight, as we're gonna see an ultimate from Ezreal go through. Not too much damage, but the sieging will continue.
It seems like they're just trying to play it as safely as possible. When you get a 3 inhib at this level, it's really hard to play through.
Not a bad fight there, but YoShy is gonna go down. Yeah, this should be it. CasualtyKing getting low. Ahri gonna hit the W. Wow, Ezreal shifts in, get the kill, hook on to CasualtyKing, but the Sonya's gonna be used. I don't know if they're gonna spot. Nope. Gonna go down, reach, getting low, gonna have to flash out. This, hey, you gotta be careful with your Shadow. This card can still do a lot of damage, as you're seeing right now, but it's not gonna be enough in the end. As the kills are gonna come through, and the win gonna go to the side of Shadow.
I mean, I think
Go ahead, boss.
yes, fighting actually.
Wow, first kill going over to the side of Shadow, as the CC does come through and they're able to have enough damage to get the kill onto Chaos. Didn't really expect that one to happen, but Shadow saw the vision and was able to execute.
Within the first 5 minutes of this game, he's affected every single lane. He might do it again right now.
Yep, as we're gonna see the paranoia come through from Astra, and the kill gonna go the way of Ahri, as YoShy gonna have to flash out. Astra still here. Ahri, interesting 1v1 this has turned into, as CasualtyKing does go down. They're just gonna walk it out, and more fighting in the top lane. Call of the Forge God coming through from Ornn, as the ult also does come through from the side of Sion, as this is gonna be back and forth auto attack. Is he willing to wait the extra 15-20 seconds to get this kill? And yes, they will. Ahri gonna set up the EQ, gonna land it. W comes through, Q comes through for Reemmyy, and the kills gonna go the way of the Sion, as the tower dive does work and does have that shutdown, as we're gonna see an enchanted crystal arrow go into the mid lane. It is gonna hit the Ahri. Is there enough members close enough? You're gonna see the cataclysm come through from Ahri, as this is a weird casting, as we have a player named Ahri and a champion named Ahri, as we also have a Nocturne, and that Nocturne is ulting bot lane and killing the Seraphine.
And then the Fear comes out directly after that knockdown. So it's just like so much lockdown onto a target, as CasualtyKing is actually taking a lot of damage from Reemmyy here, and Ahri is here potentially just to be able to pick up this free kill. 50, 60 CS at this point, just really far down, even if you're just playing a tank at this point, as actually Astra is getting hit by this.
Yeah, EQ plus the encore from Seraphine. There is nothing you can do. You're just CC'd forever, it feels like, if you're the Nocturne, as Astra is going to go down. Oh wow, the Frozen Tomb going to have to come through, as Ahri put down some damage onto CasualtyKing. Nothing will come of that, but the cooldown is used. Oh, as wow, the flash into the charm is going to get the kill.
But if you're able to survive that initial burst, then it might be good for them.
Uh-oh, paranoia through from Astra in this Nocturne, as they're going to go onto the Seraphine, and not much you can do there, as you're going to get walked down. But on the opposite side of the map, they're making a play on the CasualtyKing, as Call of the Forge God, kind of a wasted ultimate there, as 3 members have moved up to that top side.
But what this is allowing K5 to do is get their bot lane pretty strong. They have YoShy actually goes for a kill. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of burst from both sides. Both of them go down in just an instant, as we have a fight in the bot lane as well.
Yep, we're going to see the wild growth come through from this Lulu, as this Yunara looks scary. TB is going to come in. I believe that's going to be Reemmyy, and it is. This Fed Sion isn't going to be able to get anything done, it looks like. as Reach going to be in trouble. Heal's going to come through. Is that going to be enough? Yes, the Paranoia is going to come on to Seraphine, and the Lulu's going to survive. Reach. The TP is actually going to come out to get CasualtyKing to safety as they drop the Herald mid lane, going to get the charge off. And wow, EQ ult for the J4, as that's a dead Lulu. Chaos is going to ult, but he's going to have to dash out as the second charge is going to come through on this tier 2. And another EQ straight onto Chaos, but I don't know if they're going to have the damage to kill. They do. Ari gets a good kill onto Chaos. This is going to be K5's chance, right? You're kind of forced into a team fight at these neutral objectives. What can they get done? Watch Chaos in this fight. Is he able to free hit? So far, so good for the side of K5, as they're going to see damage go on to CasualtyKing. But that Frozen Tomb is going to be used. When will the lights be turned off? Astra is holding on to that Paranoia as the Ash Arrow does not hit, but YoShy gonna go down anyways. It's gonna be a 4v4 fight. Both mid laners down, as we're gonna see an encore come through, and the dive is going to be initiated. Chaos, can you stay alive? No, the Jarvan's gonna get the kill, but on the opposite side, you're gonna see the Nocturne be able to kill off Ash, as J4 also gonna get the kill onto Lulu. Shadow, looks like you're going to be able to wipe this fight as Astra, the only one still alive, 4 for 2, favoring Shadows. And there was a Nocturne sitting there as, wow, Jarvan doesn't care. He is going in as the lights are going to get turned off as Paranoia onto the Seraphine, as we're going to also see a Cataclysm onto Chaos, but Chaos does survive here. But the free hitting paint going to proc the GA of Astra. Chaos going to jump in. Can she get out of there? But no, the ultimate on the face of Chaos from Seraphine, and that's going to be a wrap, as it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 for the side of Chaos, as YoShy going to need to run away, but
Don't talk that ward. No.
Yeah.
And if he does, then he's in a lot of hurt from the range of the Ash and the Seraphine ults.
Yeah, as we're going to see ultimate use from both sides, but Chaos free hitting, but not doing any damage to Reemmyy. This is crazy. Even with the LDR, the damage is just not there. The duel difference is too vast, and Shadows, they're just going to walk it right down mid lane, and they're going to start hitting on these turrets, as it looks like we're getting into a 2-0 in favor of Shadows, as they're going to take the win. They're going to take 4th seed, and they're going to go into playoffs on a high note and a win. Well played. Shadows gets the 2-0 victory.